That some achieve great success, is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. I know not how to aid you, save in the assurance of one of mature age, and much severe experience, that you cannot fail, if you resolutely determine, that you will not. I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist, but I cannot conceive how a man could look up into the heavens and say there is no God. The greatest fine art of the future will be the making of a comfortable living from a small piece of land. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Whatever you are, be a good one. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Women are the only people I am afraid of who I never thought would hurt me. My concern is not whether God is on our side, my greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. Those who deny freedom to others, deserve it not for themselves. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. There are no bad pictures, that's just how your face looks sometimes. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. I would rather be a little nobody, than to be a evil somebody. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. My own wisdom and that of all about me seemed insufficient for that day. Character is like a tree and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is and the tree is the real thing. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. All that I am or ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. No man is poor who has a godly mother. I laugh because I must not cry, that is all, that is all. My father taught me to work, but not to love it. I never did like to work, and I don't deny it. I'd rather read, tell stories, crack jokes, talk, laugh, anything but work. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. I will prepare and someday my chance will come. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. It has been my experience that folks who have no vices have very few virtues. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own. I am not concerned that you have fallen, I am concerned that you arise. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. You cannot help people permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. It's not me who can't keep a secret. It's the people I tell that can't. All I have learned, I learned from books. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. Achievement has no color. It is difficult to make a man miserable while he feels worthy of himself and claims kindred to the great God who made him. We should be too big to take offense and too noble to give it. You have to do your own growing no matter how tall your grandfather was. I have come to the conclusion never again to think of marrying, and for this reason, I can never be satisfied with anyone who would be blockhead enough to have me. You can have anything you want if you want it badly enough. You can be anything you want to be, do anything you set out to accomplish if you hold to that desire with singleness of purpose. If there is anything that links the human to the divine, it is the courage to stand by a principle when everybody else rejects it. Get books, sit yourself down anywhere, and go to reading them yourself. Die when I may. I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. No matter how much the cats fight, there always seem to be plenty of kittens. Be with a leader when he is right, stay with him when he is still right, but leave him when he is wrong.